Hey guys, what's going on? It's Orlando here with the OP23 Sports Network. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today, what we're going to talk about is the postseason, especially the American League side. What we're going to talk about is what the five spots remaining mean for each team in the American League. Once we keep going down, I will talk about the NL League coming up in the next couple of days and hopefully put it all together and what I think the bracket will look like for the postseason. There are 10 teams, but in the American League there are five, so 5-5. So I'm going to break down what I think might happen in the next couple weeks since the season is about to end in the end of September. The postseason does start in October, so let's see how it goes. And once you guys get a chance, please hit the like and subscribe. I'm doing daily content for baseball, football, trying to do different things, so hope you guys enjoy. The wild card spot. Here's the thing: the wild card, five teams, but only two can get in this. Only two teams. So here's the thing: New York, Boston, and Toronto are the best teams to get in it because it is such a close race with them. Right now, they all have 82 to 83 wins. New York and Toronto have 82. Boston has 83. Right now, it's 8.5 games behind Tampa for the AL East. But I don't think they will get the AL East because I think the Rays have clinched their spot in the AL East. I think they have won that division. What I think is going to be crucial is these three teams are going to be fighting because they do play each other. The Yankees do play Toronto. The Yankees do play the Rays. Boston does play Toronto. Boston does play the Mets. And Toronto does play the Yankees and the Rays. So it's going to be a big wild card for them. They need a lot of wins. They have 15 to 16 games left. So all games are crucial. They either need a big win or they need a big loss. So it's going to be very crucial to see what happens in the next couple of weeks. Seattle and Oakland, I put them there because I think they have a decent chance. They have 79 wins or 78 wins. Unfortunately, they are going up in a big wild card just because it's New York, Boston, and Toronto. All three teams have been hot. They've been hitting well, been pitching well. Things just seem like it's coming together for these three teams. Not saying Oakland and Seattle don't have a good shot. It's just that it's very hard to win the wild card, especially when there's only two spots. So here in the clinch side, we have Tampa, we have Houston, and Chicago. So Tampa, like I said, I think they won the AL East just because they have been consistent. They have 91 wins, and there are 8 games ahead of the Yankees, Boston, and Toronto. So I think the Rays have won their division. I think if they win 4 or 5 more games, they will clinch the AL East in the first time for a long time. Houston, they've just always been consistent. The AL West is consistent with the Mariners and Oakland. They are 7 games ahead of them. I think if Houston wins their next 8 games, they will clinch it. And right now, if they just win 6 games and Oakland and Seattle do lose, I really think they will clinch the AL West. Houston has been hot. They've been hitting well. Altuve and Carrera and Bregman are just the leaders over there. Sadly, with their cheating scandal, I do think they're still a great team, and I do think they have a great chance out of this whole AL East AL bracket. Heading to Chicago right now, it's a big lead for them. They are 11 games ahead. The next closest team is Cleveland and Detroit, but Chicago pretty much has this wrapped up. I think if they win 6 games, they will win their division, the AL Central. So I think the Rays, the Astros, and the White Sox are going to clinch. I think they will clinch 3 of the 5 seeds. Rays, I think, will be number 1, I think, because they have the most wins in the American League. So New York, Boston, and Toronto. These are the 3 teams I'm going to focus on for a little bit. So Toronto, they have won 12 of their last 14 games since the end of August. They have won 6 of the last 7 series, beating Tampa Bay, Baltimore, Detroit, New York, Oakland, and Chicago. New York, the Yankees, they have won 3 of their last series since the end of August. They have not been hot, but they have been winning games. They've been losing a lot of games where I think they should have won, but sadly they have been losing against the Mets, the Blue Jays, the Orioles, and the Angels. They have been swept in the last couple series, but that's games that they really wish they could take back. They should have beat the Baltimore Orioles twice, but they end up getting swept. by the Orioles, but they did beat them, and they beat the Twins and the Oakland and the Braves. So what the Yankees need to do, they need to win this series coming up. They do play the Indians, which is going to be a tough series. They got the Rangers. They should be able to beat the Rangers. Then they play Boston, so it's going to be tough. And then they play Toronto. So if the Yankees can pull out 2 to 3 wins on these two teams and hopefully win against the Rangers and the Indians, they should be in a good spot to clinch the wild card. It's going to be tough, but we'll see how it goes. The next team we're going to talk about is Boston. Boston has won 5 of their 8 series since the end of August. They have lost a lot of players, including Mookie Betts, they did gain Kyle Schwarber. Chris Sale is back. He's throwing well. He looks really good. The thing is, if they can pull it together with Chris Sale coming back as their ace, I think they'll do well. Boston is playing the Orioles right now. They are winning. They play the Mets. If they can take them 2 games from the Mets, they do play the Yankees. And if they get 2 to 3 of the Yankees, they'll be in a good spot. I mean, Boston does have a good shot. They play Baltimore, which I think they should end up winning that series. And they play the Nationals, which is a team they should sweep, in my opinion. So now we're going to go to Toronto. Toronto is right now in the best spot right now just because they've been so hot. They've been hitting well with Bo Bichette, Vladimir Guerrero, and their pitching has been outstanding. Right now they are playing the Twins. They are losing. But the next couple series, they play the Rays. It's going to be a tough game. I know the Rays won't make it easy just because the Rays are trying to clinch that division. They're trying to win it. But the Blue Jays have been getting the best of the Rays. They have been the last couple of series. They do play the Twins again, and then they play the Yankees, and then the Orioles. So Blue Jays do have a big test coming up. We'll see how it goes for them. So now let's see what I think the bracket will look like when the season is ended. Here's what I think will happen. Right here, you have your wild card. You have Toronto and the Yankees. Just because you can't count the Yankees out, in my opinion. The Yankees are the Yankees, and I think they will get in just for some reason. This is what I think. Toronto, just because they're hitting so well and they're staying so consistent the last couple games, they will squeeze in. Boston, I want to give the edge to Boston, but I think the Yankees will find a way to win that series, and the Blue Jays will find a way to push it in to finish in 4th. I think Toronto will finish 4th. The Yankees will finish 5th. Here we have the Rays in 1st, and Houston being 3rd, and Chicago playing 2nd. So here's the thing. Chicago and Houston are really close with that 2nd or 3rd spot, and it's going to be very close to the end. But I think Chicago is going to win just because their schedule is a little easier coming up. Houston, I do think they can pull that 2 spot. It can go either way. Either way, they're going to face each other, in my opinion. None of these 2 teams will make the 2 or 3 spot. So I think this is what's going to happen, in my opinion. The wild card is 1 game, so whoever wins this first game will play the Rays. And that series is going to be a fun series to watch, in my opinion. Then we go to the ALDS, which is right here, best out of 5, Houston and Chicago. I think it'll be a good and competitive series. You got young talent going up against each other. You have the reigning 2017 champs, the Astros, versus the upcoming White Sox. And the White Sox are impressive. Believe me or not, they are impressive. They have a great hitting with Tim Anderson and their pitching, Dallas Keuchel. They are doing well, believe it or not. I think they have a great chance. They're very competitive. They're a very fun team to watch, and I expect them to give Houston a run for the money. Here, I think it's going to be a great matchup, Toronto and the Yankees. It will be in Toronto, in my opinion, just because I think Toronto is more, they're winning more right now, so I think it will be here in Toronto. It's going to be a good game right here. I think you're going to have Cole against Ryu. It's going to be a good matchup. 2 great hitting teams with Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton, DJ LeMahieu versus Bo Bichette, Vladimir Jr. It's going to be a good series to watch, so we'll see how that goes. The Rays right here, they are first seed. I think whoever wins this is going to be a great defender against the Rays. But yeah, guys, this is my opinion. This is what I think would happen. I will get into the NL League in the next couple of days. Once I get into it, I'll break down what I think the postseason will look like. So go ahead and drop a comment if you guys liked it. If you guys want to hear more about this stuff, go ahead and hit it down below. So this is what I think. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will post out more of the NL and American League coming out soon. So thank you guys. Hit the like and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good day.